T-Spilling Viz Now Live. Streaming Call of Duty, Call of Duty Warzone Verdansk Gamergirl Fun PS5 Pro.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified every time your girl T Spilling is coming with a live or a video. Y'all, we icing it in, you guys. We icing it in. And then when it's time for us to leave, we're gonna ice it out. It's a little thing that I got going on when I say we ice it in the in the live, and we're gonna ice it out the live when we end the live. Okay, yeah, I came up with that in the most crazy way. As I had a little simple, a little sip of drink, and it just came out like to say that when I after I scream, or I mean not as I scream, but before I before I scream, and then and when I'm done, to put that in, with my other stuff that I say, my intro. Okay. Um, but let's get into this Call of Duty, you guys. Let's get into it. It's time to get into it. Yes, it's time to get into it, y'all. I had an amazing time on on Fortnite last night. I'm talking about from that night. I think I got on around like 10 at night, 9 or 10, something like that. And I ain't get out to about 4, somewhere in there. I had an amazing time, you guys. I had met like two great people on there last night, yesterday, and they were so funny. They were so funny, y'all. It's like they were so funny. It's like they just welcome you in. Like, nobody acting funny, nobody acting like they better than nobody else, or nobody was acting just weird as whatever. They was acting so nice, so cool. It was just like the original them. Like they wasn't being nobody else. They weren't trying to like, be nobody else. And like that. That's what I'm saying. Like they were just being themselves. And that's what I like. I like people that be their self and not nobody else because of they hearing somebody else or try to make other people happy. No, be yourself. When you be yourself, when you be your authentic self, you know, people gonna like you. Whether, they is or they ain't. It is what it is and what it ain't. Okay? Um, and that's why I like to meet people that's very cool. I know everybody that you meet is not going to be nice. Everybody that you meet is not going to be cool. Everybody that you meet is not going to be funny. It's just not. Okay? Some people might not even like you just because of the way you talk, the way you look, or the way you do things. That's just part of life, that we live in. Now, do it supposed to be like that? No, but it's like that. And like I said, I'm gonna start doing like a day of just um when I scream, it's just not going to be like gaming. It's going to be like talking about life, about what goes on in gaming, just about life and what's going on in life. Sometimes we need to hear that. Sometimes we need to hear that from each other, not just one person, but each other. Everybody have their own opinion on things. Everybody not gonna have the same opinion. Some people might have somewhere of the same opinion. Some people might have the same opinion, in certain topics. And then you also gonna have your opinions of, like you disagree. And that's okay. And that is what the live will be about. Disagreeing and agreeing, or, so on, so on. So, everybody, could say what they want to say, and but just not be rude. Come in the chat and be rude, or come in somebody live and be rude. That is totally not going to be going on, because we're gonna have I'm gonna start having money. What it is, moderators. So when I do start, they can just get the trolls out, because we got grown trolls, and we also got kid trolls, and we also got teenager trolls, and we also got old trolls. Okay, so we got them all ages. We got them all ages, and we gonna get them up out of here. When they come, we gonna get them right on up out of here. Because we ain't having it over here on T Spilling TV channel. Okay? This is a safe place. And we can talk about any and everything. Now, I do have kids that's on my YouTube channel. I do have kids that's on that, like as far as gaming wise. Um they come and play the game, or they be in the chat and things in that nature. And sometimes, and I want to get this out. I want to say this. I am a grown woman. I'm talking about fully grown to be somebody's mother, okay? And I'm not always perfect. I'm not perfect at all, and I'm not going to be, perfect, saying everything perfect, or things in that nature. Yes, I can get out of character as well too, but I try not to get out of character. Now, you would never see me talk to no kid, no any type of way, or nothing like that, or cussing at no kid, nothing like that. I'm not doing it with no kid, or and things in that nature. I would tell that kid go ahead by their business, go get out the chat, or go somewhere, but I would never cuss a kid out. No. But I would let them know that is not how you speak to tea spilling. That is not how you speak to a grown person. That's what I would tell a kid. Now I'm gonna speak on this. I think it was last week. I was on Call of Duty. I was on this game right here, and she sounded like she about maybe 14, 15, maybe 16, and she was talking to somebody in the background, like a kid or something like that, like a little bitty kid or something in the background. And I was like, like that, because what she had said to the child or whatever, or the kid or whatever you want to call it. And she was like, "What you laughing at?" I'm like, hold on now, like, what's going on here? And I'm like, I ain't know it was a crime to, to not even laugh, but like, like that. I ain't know it was a crime to do that. And then she was like, "You sound like you don't sound right," or some she said. It was some crazy stuff, y'all. And I said, that is not the way to talk to nobody grown, that you don't even know whether you know them or not. That is not how you talk to nobody. Somebody said, I sound like a man or something. I said, you're lying. I do not sound like a man, and I don't have anything to have to prove to a kid, or whatever you are, a teenager, whatever you are. I don't have to prove anything, whether whatever you think about me, or however you feel about me, for just no reason. So these are things that you have to, when you come to be a content creator, these are things that you go through. People say even kids, teenagers, grown people say the most weirdest stuff, and they feel like, oh, you shouldn't feel no type of way, or you shouldn't think no type of way because of what they saying. Like, what? I'm a human. Hold on now. I'm a human just like you are. I have feelings just like you have feelings, whether you're a kid, whether you're a teenager, or whether you're an old person, or whether you're just a grown adult, all right? I have feelings too. Things can hurt me as well, whether it coming from a kid, whether it coming from a teenager. I have feelings. I am a human being, okay? I'm not a bot or none of that. I am a real person, okay? And so she tried to make me feel like I was she tried to make me feel like that teenager tried to make me feel like I was coming for her, and I was not. I haven't even said anything to her. She was saying things to me for no reason. I'm like, where is this coming from? Because I'm trying to embrace her like a niece or just a kid, just a teenager or whatever she was. She wasn't no real little bitty kid and like that. She was not. She did not sound like that. She sounded like she was like a teenager, like a teenager. She wasn't like no 7 or 8 year, 10-year-old little girl. No, none of that. She was none of that. And so, and she was just saying stuff, and I'm like, is there something going on in your life, or you mad at your life, or what's going on? I'm trying to figure out. I was really trying to figure out what was going on with the young lady, because I feel like, why are you coming for a grown person that haven't said anything to you, like nothing to you, nothing from the gameplay or nothing. And I was trying to figure out, where did it come from? And she was like, I talked to my uncles and all that the same way. I'm like, but I'm not your uncle and them. I'm not your family members, but still you shouldn't talk to them that way either. That's ugly. That is plain out ugly. So her mama ended up hearing me. No, her mama ended up hearing her speaking to me, talking to me or whatever. And she was like, who you talking to? And she talking about, I'm talking to somebody on the game. And she said, that sounds like a grown woman who you talking to. She said, get off there right now. Get off right now. And that's what I'm talking about. Because I really wanted to speak to that mother, but I know she wasn't gonna get a mic to the mother. Her mama couldn't really like hear what I was saying, but she wasn't gonna let her mama, talk to me on the mic, because I would have let her mother know, this is why I was talking to your daughter. And this is why I was letting her know, like, why is she talking to me the way she's talking to me? I never disrespect the little girl at all. Never disrespected her. Never did that once. I just asked her, is there something going on with you? Or is it, is you going through some of your life or something to talk to somebody this way, like for no reason? So I said, no, this is the way I am. I said, oh Lord, it can't be the way you are, honey. But people's is people now. And but her mama told her to get off the mic, get off the game, get off. But I really wish I would have. I really wish I could have talked to that mother so I can explain what really happened. Why we were speaking on what we were speaking on, as far as me, telling her like, calm down a little bit now, little girl, calm down. This, I'm a cool person. Like, I'm a cool older girl. Like, come on now, calm it down. But that girl, she was like on one. Okay, she was ready for war for no reason. I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it be ignorant peoples on it everywhere. Like every games that you play, and so it always be somebody ignorant. Always. I'm talking about grown people talking about, if I'm not being like really ignorant, it's them talking about race, being racist and all that. It's that on these games as well. People being racist. Now, like I said, God have made us all the same, but different colors, different race. And he made us like this for a reason, but not to be prejudiced towards each other and things of that nature. He wants to love each other and embrace each other. Um, our skin color and all of this type of thing. God don't want us to not love one another, whether we know each other or not. Whether we know people or not, like personally. You don't have to know somebody personally to love them. That's what a lot of people get things confused, that you have to actually know them to love them. Like, no, you're not living in real life. You're not really living in a real life. You don't have to know somebody to love them. You can actually not even know this person and love them. Love. You're supposed to love everybody. Come on, girl. You're supposed to love everybody. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to love everybody. And but everybody don't feel the same way as you. Everybody ain't you. Everybody is not me. Everybody is not you. Everybody is not me. We got so many different peoples in the world. We got so many different peoples in the world think all types of ways about, about whatever it is within themselves and within other peoples as well. Um, but yeah, I don't have the time or the patience to be arguing with nobody on YouTube or on any type of platform. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the negative energies and all that. I don't have time for that. That's why I try to put myself around. When I'm playing games or whatever I'm doing, I try to put myself with people that's not with all that negative stuff. I need people to have positive mindsets, want something for themselves, want to do something and make something come to be something. Okay, that's what I want. That's what T Spilling wants. I don't want anything that's on something else. Nah, I don't want that around me. I want nothing but positives around me. Good energy. I don't want nobody, try to act like they like me, and then because you got these type of people too, they'll act like they like you, then they'll turn around and stab you. And what I mean about stabbing you, I'm talking about on here. They will say they like you and all of that. You would think they like you because of how they come at you, right? And then they will turn around and say some negative stuff to you, and then act like it ain't nothing. Like they were just playing, but they doing this all the time. This is a compete thing. Now I noticed this. If if I don't say negative things to you just off the dome, right? If I don't say that at all to you off the dome, if I don't say that, like saying negative stuff to you, and so I'm cool with you, I say I like you and I'm cool with you. When I say I mess with you, I mess with you. But because I'm a loyal person. So when I say I mess with you, I like you, that's what I mean. I like you, I mess with you, and I'm loyal to you, to you. Okay. I'm not finna sit here and like wait till other people come in or wait till my friend come in or just wait till people come in or whatever and then just go to bashing you or going just talking about you just because you can because you got a loud big mouth and down people or say the most evil things to people and then think, oh, um I ain't think I said nothing wrong or I didn't do nothing. I just said that I didn't mean nothing but I was just playing. But if you know that person don't play like that, don't play with that person that way. Don't do that. They're just like me. If I got a friend on here, right? Which I do have a person that I call a friend on here, a gaming friend. Now, I have so much respect for this girl, but she's on Twitch. Her name is Precious. Shout out to Precious on Twitch, you guys. Go follow her over there on Twitch. I have so much respect for Precious. So much. She never like came at me in no type of way. Far as, from what I have seen and from what I have heard her speak, never came for me. Never. Never. But I can't say that for everybody. Now, And another thing too, um, certain people that be with people that you know, whether it's gaming, whether it's whatever platform you're on, right? If they know somebody or if they, they dealing with people, or if they friends or whatever, everybody ain't gonna like everybody. Everybody not gonna be cool with everybody. That's just how it is. They might be cool with you, but they ain't gonna be cool to other people. That's what I'm saying. Like on the other person end, like they might be cool with them because that's their friend. But when it come down to you, it's a total different thing. You know what I'm saying? And you could not been did nothing to this person. You could been not said anything out the way to this person or anything, and people just don't like you. Just don't care for you, and that's fine, baby. That's fine because if you feel that way about somebody that ain't never disrespected you, and you go and disrespect them for no reason, they let you know right then and there. They no good to the person that who they call themselves friends to. Now I'm just being me. I'm just being honest. When you disrespect me in a way that's foul, I'm talking about like real, real foul for no reason, and I never did it to you, I don't look at you the same like I was looking at you. I don't. I don't. Because now I felt like I liked it you, and when you showed me who you really was, I don't mess with you like now. I don't dislike nobody or hate somebody. I don't. I don't hate nobody. I don't dislike nobody. But what I don't like and I don't tolerate when somebody sit there and do somebody like that for no reason. I can't have you around me. I don't want to deal with you in that way. Even though people did ignorant stuff to me, I still embrace them in my life. And I had to think, and I said, T, like, you can't do that. You can't let nobody just do anything to you or say anything to you and think it's okay, think it's cool, and still have them in your circle, still have them, still talking to you. Like, come on now. Don't be naive out here. I can't be naive out here, okay? Now I still like the person, things of that nature, but I know my distance and how far I would deal with them. That's what I mean. But I don't hate nobody or don't dislike nobody. No, I ain't going to that level. Before I go to that level, I just completely like not even talk to you on a game or just in general, just life, in my personal life, okay? Take you right up out of my life, okay? Not talk to you, not be around you. That's just how I put it down when it's come down to my feelings and to what type of person that I am as a person. Like I am a person that have a good heart and people will run over your heart. People will walk over your heart like you're nothing. They something, but you're nothing. No. Mm-mm. And so it's crazy. It's just crazy. I will open up to anybody. Like I will embrace anybody. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are and how you look or whatever. I don't go about looks on being friends with somebody or being cool with somebody or none of that. You got some people go by them type of things. You gotta look a certain type of way. You gotta dress a certain type of way. You gotta have your hair done a certain type of way. You gotta be able to fit in, or to act like they act, or talk the way they talk, and all that. No, 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 ma'am, no, ma'am. I'm not doing that. T not doing it at all. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not trying to do what nobody else doing. I'm just doing what I love to, what I like to do, and what I want to do. Okay. And sometimes being around a lot of females or chatting with a lot of females can hurt you in the end, especially when they're toxic. That's why you have to be careful on who you let in when you're a content creator. You have to be careful on who you let in because it's some evil peoples out here. It's some evil peoples out here. They'll come out. They'll come nice. Come out real nice to you. Talk to you real nice now. Hey, hey, this and this and that and the third. And then the next second or the next third minute, I mean the next minute or two, they saying something negative towards you for no reason. You like, where this coming from? Like, what? Do you really have to say these things? Like, I know we not, friends and all that type of stuff like that. But oh, you really gotta say that? And that's where I noticed that I will have to draw the line with certain people now, as far as stop talking to them, not being a party with them. And I don't care who they friends with. They could be friends with somebody I'm friends with. Hey, I can't deal with that person. I can't with that person, okay? I don't got no, I don't dislike them. I don't hate them, but I can't deal with that. Somebody coming for me for no reason. I can't deal with it. No, no, no. I can't deal with that. And so, that's just the way I am. I can't deal with that stuff. When you come to dealing with something like that, that stuff weighs on you. It mess with you. It ain't messing with them, the person who doing it to you. It's not messing with them. It's messing with you. You and me. And so that's why I can't allow that to be in my space like that, y'all. I can't. I can't allow certain people to be in my space. I can't. And like I said, you can meet some good people. You can meet some amazing people. Amazing people, you guys. You can. It's people out there that that you can really meet as friends and end up they be so cool, they be so authentic, they be so just they self that you can end up meeting them outside of YouTube. Okay? Like I'm talking about in a friend level, as females level. And just being yourself. Just being yourself. Don't be nothing else that you're not. Because people going to know that. People going to feel that. People going to see that. When you try to be something that you're not, people can hear it in your voice. People can know that by being around you, by looking at you and all that, and knowing exactly what you are doing. That's why you be yourself. Whether you do YouTube, whether you do Twitch, whether you do TikTok or whatever type of social media, whatever you do in life, whether it ain't got nothing to do with social media. Be yourself. Quit trying to be these people that trying to be something that they're not. Because most of the majority of the time, people be trying to be something they're trying to be something that they not. Okay? Because you could never be nobody else. You could never. I don't care how much you try. You could never be somebody else. But you can always be yourself. Mm. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I believe in that. I stand on that. I know people that don't care for me. I know people that don't like me for no reason though. For no reason. You don't have to give a person a reason not to like you or don't like you. I mean, like don't like you. You don't have to give a person a reason at all. You could not do nothing to them. You could be so nice to a person and they could still not like you. You just cannot be the type they type or whatever. I mean, I'm saying like type is they friend or cool with them or whatever. Some people just don't like certain people. And I'm not one of those people, okay? But I just be getting down to the nitty gritty, y'all. I just be getting down to the nitty gritty on how things really be going in life, and the way people are. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. That's all you can do is be real. Be real to yourself and keep God first in everything you guys do. Keep God first. That's the only person who wakes you up every day to be able to see every day that you able to wake up. Okay, that you waking up every day because He the only one that's doing it. You're not just waking up on your own. You're not just waking up on your own. God, the one that's waking you up, because He can make it where you don't wake up. So yeah, so I'm a big believer in God. I am, and y'all will be seeing me praying on my channel. I will take some breaks and stuff out from my channel and be praying. I'll be just like this. I don't know would I let y'all hear me or not. I don't know, but I would probably take my mic off and then y'all probably just hear me y'all probably just see me doing this right here. I want to pray. I gotta pray through what I'm doing. Whether I'm doing something or not, I still pray. You gotta pray. You gotta pray to God. When you're talking to Him about something or something going on in your life or whatever it might be, talk to Him in silence. Don't talk to Him out loud because the enemy hear you, and you would think God doing something that you asked Him or something that you would talk to Him about, and the enemy heard you the whole time. So that's why I say, when you're talking to God about something personal, something that you want, something that you talk to Him about personal, talk to Him in the inside of your mind, not out loud, because the enemy do hears you, and he will run with it and have you thinking God the one that's talking to you, and He the one talking to you. Okay, so we have to be very very careful. Um, but yes, I am big on God, you guys. I love God. I stopped kind of saying that I love gaming. I love God more than I love gaming. I like playing because I like playing games, and it helps me through um certain things that I'm battling with. And it helps me through my battles, okay? I'm just gonna say that. Um but far as that, God is everything to me. No game, nothing else is nothing. No game is all this type of stuff right here. It's just something to pass time, basically pass whatever you got on your mind. Like I said, everybody go through things, you guys. Everybody go through things. Don't never think because somebody's sitting in front of a screen or sitting in front of a camera or sitting in front of whatever they're doing on this YouTube or on whatever type of social media. People have their own lives behind this. And people have their battles of whatever they're going through, whatever type of battle that they're going through within their self, not in their household, but within they self. People have their own battles of what they are dealing with, what they are going through in the inside of what they're going through in their minds or about whatever situation that it is about their body and things in that nature. Sometimes it's just not about gaming all the time. It is, but it's not. Real stuff is happening every day, you guys. Real stuff is happening every day. Life is moving every day, every minute, every second of our lives. Life is moving. Nothing is the same. And this is the type of talk I will be talking about when I do my podcast, you guys. This is the type of stuff I want to talk about life. Y'all will get to know more about me of of what I'm talking about. Y'all will get to know lot more, a lot more about your girl T. But it's just more than gaming for me. My channel is not a one-stop channel, you guys. It's not. It's not just about gaming. I don't just like to just game all the time. I do, but I don't. I like to like sometimes like I see on my channel, you see a little eating on her on sometimes. You see me gaming most of the time. Most of the time I'm gaming. But I have a sometime where I eat on my channel. What else? Uh my dog is a part of my life right now. I have a new dog. She is a part of my family. So I put her on the channel as well. She is a part of the tea spilling channel, okay? But her name is Malaysia. And yeah, I just have great things for my channel. Like my channel is not a one-stop channel, y'all. It's not. I don't like that one thing. I like to be able to do multiple things and keep it real. Like real in the field over here, okay? That's how I like to keep it over here, real. And not trying to do what nobody else doing, just doing me, what I want to do. That's all. That is all, you guys. And when I came up with the podcast thing, it wasn't just me coming up with that, you guys. I have somebody else that's in my household that we talks about these type of things. So, it ain't never I'm doing something or because of somebody else doing something or whatever somebody else think or whatever. Like I'm outside of gaming. When I'm not gaming, I'm thinking of other plans. I got other plans for my channel. This channel ain't just my channel, y'all. This channel is not just my channel. This channel is this channel. It was is the person that I'm with. It's his channel as well. Now you might not see him on my channel like that. Now I have posted him with me and him before, but it's me in his channel. But we going to be starting. We might start a little something. When I ain't gonna say too much, we might start a little something. Yeah, I might see him talk here and there. I don't know if he want to show his face too much on here because I don't want to expose somebody like as far as making them do something. You know, I like for somebody to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or not to put out too much information on the social medias as far as my relationship. And I've been in a long, when I say long, I mean years. And I mean, when I say years, I mean years of being in a relationship. And I don't know if I want to put so much of my relationship because I done seen it on here. I done seen relationship go bad on here. I done seen it, you guys. And I do not want that. Yes, I can have a couple channel. Yes, I can do all of those things. I can do all of those things, you guys. I can have a couple channel and we could talk about all this and that. People ask us all these questions and this and that. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Somebody going to miss what we're saying, put it into their own words, and then there it go. He don't want her. She don't want him. Somebody using somebody. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Okay.
What is happening?
What is happening? Are we
Is
talking?
everything okay?
Yes, everything is okay. Okay. Okay, everything is okay. I'm just talking right now, other than gaming. Just talking about some stuff. 'Cause this is how my podcast is going to be, just like this. So I'm just, saying this is how it's going to be when I start just talking and not gaming. And the things that we're going to be talking about as far as just any and everything when it comes down to life and what people go through and what we be experiencing and things in that nature when it come down to any type of social media or anything, and just talking about about me, what I got going on, or we could talk about whoever, whatever somebody else have going on in life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody on this internet can, I mean, know exactly what you're going through or been through what you're going through or somewhere went through what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But and also talking about fertility.
Talking about relationships and dating.
Yeah, we'll be talking about all of that. We'll be talking about all of that. And fertility going to be on my channel as well. I will be coming with a fertility. It's gonna be on the same thing. I'm not making another channel or none of that. It's just gonna be on the same channel, T Spilling TV. Fertility. Talking about my journey of what I've been through and what I'm going through, and so people can feel what I'm talking about. The people that's going through what I'm going through and went through what I'm going through, okay? So that is what I'm coming for, you know what I'm saying? I want to speak to the women that,
You're going through a heartbreak?
no, I'm not going through a heartbreak. No, I'm not going through a heartbreak. I'm just talking about some things. That's it. I'm just talking about some things. That's all. Okay. Um, but we just going to be talking about like fertility, what women go through as far as trying to conceive and things in that nature. That is what I'm talking about. Um and just anything that a person wants to speak on or talk about, we can just do that. Everybody gonna have their own opinions. Everybody can say their own opinion. I'm not gonna get mad at what somebody
When it
else
comes to relationships,
when it
girls
comes
have a harder time.
when it comes to relationship. Girls have a harder time. Yes, girls. Yeah. Sometimes boys do too. It depends on what type of man, what type of boy, what type of boy that it is, or what type of man that it is. Yeah, but mostly women's have the hardest though. But you got some men's out there that got a woman hard. You got men's out there that have women's hearts, right? And then you got some of them just real tough, and just yeah. But it's some good peoples out there, and there's also some bad peoples out there. It's all right. It's some all right peoples out there in life. It's just people being people.
I've told no one else, but as a 16-year-old, I'm gay. My boyfriend recently broke up with me about 3 weeks ago.
Hold on, hold on. Let me open this other chat up on Twitch. Okay. I told no one else, but as a 16-year-old, I'm gay. My boyfriend recently broke up with me about 3 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the type of topic that I be want to talk about. And not just this topic, you guys, but we talking about multiple topics, okay? Multiple topics, like every type of topic that we can talk about, right? It's no specific topic, but I do wanna punch in on this topic. I do wanna say something on this topic. I'm not finna be rude. I'm not finna do none of that. but I'm going to say how I feel and what I want to say on this, on any topic. It don't matter what it is. Okay. Okay, I don't like speaking on this topic, y'all. I don't. I don't. I don't like speaking on it because I know how people feel and things in that nature. I would not go in on anyone. Okay. Um. I thought. Um. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know that you was gay. Um. Um. I'm not here to. I'm not here to put anyone down, whether they're gay or not. That is what you prefer as what you want, you know, within yourself as a person. Just like me, I prefer what I like as a person. Um, I'm gay. And can't nobody else change who somebody is. Nobody can change that but God and yourself if you want to change
I'm
who.
not one of those people who go around wearing tutus and acting fruity. I'm just like every other boy, but I find attraction to men.
Okay, I'm not one of them people who go around wearing tooties and acting fruity. I'm just like every other boy, but I find attraction to men's. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand. And why did your boyfriend leave you? Why did he break? Well, why did he break up with you?
He thought I didn't provide enough. Thought I
He
was a slob.
he thought
It's
I
kinda
didn't.
sad actually.
He thought I didn't provide enough. Thought I was a slime. It's kind of sad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got them type of people think that you're just not enough, and they could be not enough either, but you're not saying it. But they can be not enough too, to it's into your eyes, and but you're not saying that to them, and you still loving and liking them and things in that nature, and you still liking them and loving them in that nature, but they're not doing the same thing to you. So sometimes that is the best thing for them to just move on, because they ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your life of your feelings and all of that what you have for them. It's some crazy people out here. It's some people is not really who sometimes who we think they are when it come down to relationships, come down to wherever, whether somebody dating the same sex or the opposite sex. Um, Sometimes some people's in your life just for a season, for a couple of months, or whatever it is. Sometimes it just be for a season, because some people is not who they say they is really.
They made me feel horrible about myself and tried to change me. You made me actually feel good about not being with him anymore.
You
Thank you,
made me.
T.
You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. They made me feel horrible about myself and tried to change me. You made me feel good about not being with him anymore. Thank you, T. You welcome. You welcome. Don't never feel no type of way about yourself. You hear me? Don't never let anyone, I'm talking about anyone, make you feel less than yourself. Never let nobody do that to you. I don't care who they are. They could be in a relationship with you. They can be some kin to you. They can be somebody's a friend to you. Don't let nobody make you feel less than who you are.
God, you're so inspiring.
God, you're so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am. I am. I am. And that's what people miss about me. That's what people miss, like, miss the point about me. Like, that's why I said it's not about just gaming with me. It's, I want to do things like this, make, that's why I want a podcast so I can just talk to you guys, talk to the people that come in, or, or who maybe just stop by, to the chat or whatever. I just want to just, talk to my people. Like, sometimes it takes, sometimes I need it too. Okay. Um, yeah, and
That would be great.
that would be
This is
great.
why you deserve love.
This this would be great. This is why you deserve love. Yes, 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 yes. That's why I say the channel is so much more than gaming. So much we can talk about so much than gaming all the time. We can do this sometimes, we can do gaming sometimes. I feel like it would
You
be
will be famous
amazing.
one day, trust me.
You would be famous one day, trust me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I definitely want to make that happen. I'm definitely going to make this happen. It's coming with the podcast, okay? So we can be talking on here. We can be talking now. How old are you? Because certain things I don't want, um, certain things I be scared to say when it come down to kids. Because I don't want somebody parent be like, oh, you talking this way to my kid? Like, no, I'm not saying like, negative way, but I'm saying like, it's talking about certain things. And certain parents be like, oh no, don't talk to my kid like that. I don't want them to be hearing certain things and all that. And I'm just scared for that.
PFFT. If they get aggressive, then it's a timeout.
Yeah,
We got your back, T.
we got your back to you. Okay, okay, okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Thank you, thank you. Um, but yeah, I hate that happened to you far as your relationship and things and that nature. But I do want to speak on that though. I do want to speak some more on, your your sexual. Um, mm, now I notice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. So now I do find that people when they date um the same sex, that a lot of times it can go both ways though. It can go both ways, but I see this a lot when two gay men's or two gay women's um they I mean I'm not understanding. I don't think I'm understand.
Usually it doesn't work out.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm trying to. I don't, cause I don't want to make somebody's mad, or I don't want. I, I'm trying not to. I don't want to make nobody mad or nothing. Because if I say something like about that, then I know some people do not want you to speak on certain things when it comes down to sexualities. Um, they will get mad and things of that nature, but a lot of time when two women's or two men's, that's gay, they seem to not want to
It's
work.
usually because people suck. You need the right people together.
It's usually because people suck. You need the right people together. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you do. You do. You do. Yes. Definitely. Whether it's the same sex, whether it's the opposite sex. Um, you definitely need people that both of y'all have to be loving each other, and not one just loving the other. You need the other one be loving the other. No, I mean, y'all need to be loving each other. Y'all got to have that same type of love, because if y'all don't have that same type of love, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, because sometimes you don't know why somebody is in love with you. I mean, or you don't know why somebody like you. You got some people like you just for a season to just have sex, and that's it, and that's all, and try to make it seem like they like you and don't like you, or don't want to be in a relationship, but just for sex, and that's it, and that's all. And I'm saying that happens with a woman and a man, or two women and two men. Sometimes it be like that, where you don't know why
That's why
somebody.
I usually don't get attracted to anyone.
That's why I usually don't get attracted to anyone. Yes, because it definitely be like that.
Because I know it almost never works.
Because I know it almost never works. Yes, yes. You definitely have to find the right person. I'm talking about that person gotta be right for you. Like you just knowing and they knowing that y'all going to, it's going to work. Like y'all got to want the same thing. You have to find them people that want the same thing in life. You have to want the same thing. If somebody wants something other than what you want, it ain't gonna work. And that goes for anybody. That goes for anybody. And I feel like um being a gay man or a gay woman, um people like to hop around. And that's why diseases is so crazy. Not just gay people. It's just a man and a woman being together, and a man hopping around with another woman. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff, but just, he with a woman and this man with another man, or this woman with another woman. It all the same stuff. But what it is people don't want to stop messing
A lot
around.
of gay people just are
A,
players.
a lot of gay people just are players. Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are. But that's not going to help their relationship. That's not going to help them get anybody when they like that. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to get a person anywhere by being jumping around from man to man, or woman to woman, or man and woman jumping around. It's not going to get you nowhere but a disease. That's all it's going to get you. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, why do people want to hop around when you got the person that you say you
You need
love and you
to
want?
actually love them,
Yes,
not
you.
just move on every 2 weeks.
Yes. You need to actually love them, not just to move on every 2 weeks. Yes, yes, yes. I see a lot of that going on with not just gay people, but women's and men's.
You understand me.
You understand me? Yes, I definitely understand you. I definitely understand you. I feel like if people stop hopping around with different other men's or women's and men's hopping around with each other, I feel like this world would be so much better, and people would have lovable relationships, and their relationship will stay long lasting. Because I feel like if you gay or
If
not
people
gay.
stop hopping around, most people wouldn't be depressed.
Yes. If people stop hopping around, most people wouldn't be depressed. Yes. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. People will not be hopping around and being depressed because you don't have to
What's
hop.
worse is if they break up, they make you feel horrible about yourself.
What's worse is if they break up, they will. I mean, they make you feel horrible about yourself. Yeah, they will. They will. They will. But you can't. But you can't. Once you learn that don't let nothing that they say or do to try to get to you. That's how you can like can get over that. As far as don't be constantly talking to them. Don't let them. Don't give in to what they when they not mad anymore and they be like try to like talk back to you or stuff like that. Don't give in because when you give in, that's giving them like okay, I can mess with them when I want to mess with them. I can mess around with them when I want to mess around with them. It ain't nothing. It's easy. Like no, you can't just do me any type of way or talk to me any type of way, expect me to just let you back in my life. No.
Stick up for yourself.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah, stick up for yourself. Yes, you have to stick up for yourself. If you don't stick up for yourself, people will run over you. People will run all over your good heart. Run over it, stomp over it, and everything and more. People definitely will do that. And don't care nothing about you either. How your feelings or nothing. They don't care about your feelings or nothing. You got people out here who not care about nothing. Not even themselves really. So so have you ever thought about um getting with a
That's
one
why those poor people who don't understand, they keep getting heartbroken because they don't understand they're being used.
That's why those poor people who don't understand they keep getting heartbroken because they don't understand they're being used. Yes, being used. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of people a lot of people be getting used and by people and people knowing the people that is who using the
I see
people.
a dog.
I see a dog. Yeah, yeah. That's a girl. That's Malaysia. Her name Malaysia. Yeah, she sleep.
Adorable. All
Adore.
right, my bad for distraction.
Adorable. All right, my bad for distraction. Oh no, it wasn't no distraction. It wasn't no distraction. Um, thank you. But I'm finna say I'm finna say something. I forgot. Oh yeah, I know what I'm finna say. So you never thought about getting with a girl like this just to see how it is? It's I'm just saying like as far as switching it up.
I'll try it out.
I try it out. Okay, okay. That sound like a plan. That sound like a plan. Try it out and see how it is. See do you like it? See that everybody. I think it's just like a man on another man or a man and a woman.
Thank you, T.
Thank you, T. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think you should try it out and see how it works. Everybody's different, just like every man is different. Every boy is different. Every girl is different. Every woman is different. Everybody got different personalities. Everybody is different. Yes, I have tried. I have tried things. I have tried things. I have tried things, okay? I have tried things. Um, but yeah, I say try it. Try it. You never know. You never know. You never know. Um,
Well, if they break up with you, they don't deserve you.
well, if they don't deserve you, yes. If a person break up with you, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve a talk. They don't deserve a get back together. They don't deserve none of that. Because the point is, why did you break up with me? And I didn't do anything for you to break up with me. Anybody can have an argument. Anybody can have a disagreement, but you just don't just break up with nobody because of that. You breaking up with somebody because you want to. hmm So so do you believe in God?
You break up with me because you want someone else. You're bored of me. So I refuse to get back together. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. You break up with me because you want someone else. You're born of me. I refuse to get back together. Yes, yes. So true. Because people do that. They will break up with you for somebody else, and then they'll try to get back in touch with you to try to, to get back together. But then no, you ain't looked at what you have done to me. You have broken me. You have messed with my heart. Of you breaking up with me for no reason, and then you go move on to somebody else. Like no, no, we ain't doing that one. No, because you just sat here and did something for no reason because you want somebody else or you want to feel somebody else. Like no. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. 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 This good right there. That's good that you do believe in God.
Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at ND8ZLTHF.
And so
Time out at Vince 8 word 0610 minutes. Did it work? Wait, whying? Wrong thing.
mm, and yeah, so that's be the thing as far as dating, you know, like I said, a lot of people that's gay or whatever, they go through a lot. They go through a lot when it come down to relationship. And a lot of men be on the DL, like a lot of straight men be on the DL, and they be trying to mess with gay men, but they don't want to be seen with the gay man, but they want to have sex with the gay man. Like I don't understand that. Like not like no, don't try to treat them like they're nothing when they're something. Just like you something, they're something too. So I feel like if a person on the DL and he like a gay man, then you should be seen with a gay man. if you dealing with that gay man, okay? And that's how I feel when it comes down to the DL mans. They don't like stop being a DL man and say you like gay men's. You like both. You like a man and you like a woman, okay? You like them both. You know, nothing wrong with saying that. Nothing wrong with
I timed
saying,
him out.
okay,
That
not
was so fun.
that was so fun. Yeah. So, Casper, are you a kid or you a grown person or you a teenager?
Teen.
Teen. Okay. Okay.
16.
16. Okay. Okay. All righty. But yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot. It's her dating and things of that nature. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. So like, do you like date sh- do you like date do you like dating straight men or do you like dating people like actually gay like gay no don't like no woman at all or do you like the DL men's? Because I know some people like men's on DL.
It depends.
It depends. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Mhm.
Alrighty. Wanna
All.
play Fortnite or something?
Do you want to play Fortnite? I would change it off of here Warzone.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. I'm gonna change it to Fortnite. I'm gonna have to end this live and then do
Let
another
me
one.
get.
Let me get my device. Hold on. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to make another stream and then I'm gonna have to then do it that way because I'm gonna have to take this one down. Um. All right, y'all. We're going over to Fortnite, you guys, and yeah, gonna play some Fortnite other than Call of Duty. This just was like a talking thing. We were talking.
I'll be here.
I'll be here. Okay.